Hi, Russ here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the one-click Book Creation Kindle template. Now this template will only work on Word versions 2007, 2010 and 2013. It won't work on the Mac versions 2008 or 2011. The code is completely different and this kind of functionality is not available in the Mac, okay? So here I have the template on my desktop, and all I need to do to run it is to double click. Word will open and the Create New Kindle Book form will display. And as you can see along the top here, we have three tabs: Title Details, Physical Properties, and Additional Pages. Now the title details is all the information that you need for your book, okay, to populate your book and the requirements for Kindle, i.e. the title, subtitle if relevant, ISBN number, publisher, etc. Okay, now we can type all that in if we want, or we can click on the button here to load the book details. Now what this does is you load a text file called a semicolon delimited file. It's really easy to set up, and I'll show you how to do that. And I double click and then it puts in my book information. And all I need to do is go to Physical Properties, and the setting for a Kindle is generally 1 inch all around. If you want to modify this, you can, but unless you know what you're doing, then I would advise going with the default options. And then the third tab is the additional pages. The only one you can't deselect here is Table of Contents, okay? All the others you can select or deselect as required, but I'm going to put them in for the purposes of this video. With Word, it's very often easier to take things out than it is to insert them. And until you know exactly what you're doing, that's what I'd recommend. And I'm going to go with 10 chapters. Now quickly flick through, make sure all my book details are correct, and then all I do is click on the Create Book button. What you'll then see is the form where you'll see the document be created in the background. You'll see the structure in the navigation pane here on the left, and then the form will close. There's the book being created, and then you'll see the navigation. Bam, there we go. And then the book is saved with its Kindle, and then there's the book title, and then there's today's date in year, month, day format. And it's already been saved. I'll click on Save to save it to my desktop. And you'll see these horrible paragraph marks, okay? Now these are essential in Word, okay? But I'm going to turn them off for the purposes of this video. And then we're going to go up to the front title page of our book. And here we can see the title, subtitle, author's name, publisher, and then onto page 2. This is the copyright page, all populated from the form, and you can enter your custom disclaimer here. Scrolling down, we selected the testimonials and the dedications page, so they're inserted there. I've just deleted that text, and as you can see, as we move down to the table of contents, this particular table of contents, because it's a Kindle book, doesn't have page numbers, but these chapters are all clickable. They're all navigable. Or, of course, you can come across to the left to the navigation pane, scroll down, and you can navigate this way. This navigation pane is great because you can see the structure of your document here, which is great for authoring. In chapter 1, I've actually put some content, and this actually explains about the styles in use in the document. It's very important that you read this and familiarize yourself, because the styles defines the structure of your document, the formatting of your document. And if you get the styles right, then everything else just falls into place. So please read that. And what I've also created with this template is I've created 2 custom menus. One is called Your Book and the other one is called Main Styles. And what this doesn't really introduce any new functionality into Word, but it just brings it all into one place. For example, if I want to insert a picture after this text, you can do it in Word, but you have to find it and you have to insert it in the correct manner. But here all I do is click on Insert Picture. I can scroll down, pick a picture, and then it will insert it in the correct format required for Kindle. If I need a blank page, then I can insert as many blank pages as I want. If I want to insert a comment, chart, date and time, etc., I can. And these are toggle options for the ruler. The ruler is very important for when you're creating your book. You need to see what's on there, these paragraph markers, etc. And as is the navigation pane for seeing what's happening, where everything is, and so on and so forth. I've also added the save options. As we saw when we created the book, it automatically saved with Kindle, then the title, then the date. Now, some people will start working on a book and they'll just keep working on the book and they only have the one copy. And then if they want to go back to a previous point, then they're probably unable to do that. Whereas with the save options, this will give you the option of saving your new document or your new book with a new name each day. And so it gives you a record of what you've done and allows you to go back to the previous day, etc. if you need to. And you can turn this on and off. You won't see it until the day after you create your book. The next menu is the main styles menu, and these are the styles we use within the document. From the left we have headings, so if I want a heading 1 on the same page, then I can do that. If I want it on a new page, I can do that and that and that and that and so on and so forth. Then in a new section for heading 1s, then we have 2, 3 and 4 also. As we can see on the left hand side here, I've just added headings 3 through to 12. They won't actually be in the table of contents yet because it hasn't been updated. Whereas if I click on the update TOC, then it will automatically update those wherever you are in the document. You don't have to keep going back and forwards. Okay, so if you start adding a lot of content and your document starts getting larger and larger, then you want to know how the pagination goes. So you just click on that button and it will do it all for you. And then we have the body text, the paragraph indent text, which again are the styles used within the document. Please read chapter 1. And then going across, we have the different kinds of like quotes, ordered lists, which is your 1, 2, 3, 4s. And then we have your unordered lists, which is bullet levels 1, 2, 3, and 4, etc. And then we have indent text as well, which aligns nicely with all of those. So basically, as I say, what I've done is I've consolidated all the styles into this one location. And you can use these by clicking on the button, and then it will format the style according to what you select. But also if you mouse over, you'll get this tooltip where it says indent body text, 1 step, and there's the shortcut key. So as you start getting more proficient with these, you can leave the mouse behind and start doing everything from the keyboard, which will increase your proficiency with Word no end. So like I say, everything that you need to create professional level Kindle books is here in this template and in these menus. So thanks for watching.